Hello everyone and welcome back to Manifested Finesse on YouTube. My name is Manifesting Guy. That is my Twitter, TikTok, and podcast. All the links are down below. Timestamps are down below. And today we're going to be talking about how to get rid of a third party. A third party is basically any person or other person that want exactly what you want to manifest. So you're going to see it typically talked about when dealing with a romantic specific person. So if you like somebody and you want them to commit to you, but somebody else also likes them, that's a third party. If you're applying for a job and there's multiple applicants but only one job position, that's third parties. If you're playing the lottery and there's 600,000 people that are also playing with you, that's third parties. Any other person that is going for what you want to manifest is a third party. First thing that is most important is to honor your feelings. So if you see a third party, especially if it's like a successful third party, like let's say you're going for a job for like a tech company and a college degree isn't required, but it's recommended and you don't have one, but a person who's applying to this job does and they have like a master's in tech. It's okay to feel like for a second like sad or scared or surprised or like what's going on, what's gonna happen. Like if you feel sad and need to like cry it out, let it out. If your specific person turns out to be married and you had no idea, that's okay. Like honor your feelings. Feel what you need to feel about the situation. You won't move on. You won't be able to move on unless you honor your feelings. Next, and probably the most important thing to remember when dealing with third-party situations is that nobody has free will in your reality. Nobody can succeed or win unless you allow them. So this third-party situation should have no power over you because you are in control of every single person, every single thing, every single circumstance in your reality. The only way you don't get what you want and somebody else does is if you allow them. So we're not going to allow that. You're not going to allow that to happen. You shouldn't allow that to happen. If you have a low sense of self-worth, self-esteem, or just a bad self-concept, you may end up putting the third party on a pedestal more than the actual manifestation. So, for example, if you're manifesting a specific person to commit to you and you find out that somebody else likes them, the manifestation may stop being about getting that specific person to commit to you, and it turned into getting rid of a third party, which is not good because you've lost sight of your pure intention and your pure motivation, and it's now turned into scarcity, lack, circumstance. A third party is just a circumstance and not a competition. A third party is just a circumstance and not a competition. The more energy you give any circumstance, the more it will manifest. So if you put your energy towards a third party, it's going to stay in your reality because you're giving that circumstance more energy. Don't make it about anything external. So like I said with the example from earlier, if the third party has a college degree and you don't for this job, don't make it about that. If your third party is a blonde and a model and that's your view of your SP's type, don't make it about looks. If your SP has all these connections and you don't and you're applying to a school, don't make it about that. Anything that you think you lack, you will lack, and anything you think you have, you will have. So see yourself as someone who has it all. See yourself as someone who's not in competition with anyone because they are the prize, because they are best, because they are number one. See yourself as the operant power of your reality because you are. So what does self-concept when dealing with a third party sound like? What would I say to myself? What would I visualize? I'm the best. There's no other option but me. They see nobody but me. I'm the winner. This is my reality. I'm always getting everything I want. The focus is on me. I'm the main character of my reality, etc. Things that make you the main character of reality because you are. Never utter your third party into persistence. So what does this mean? So if you're affirming your self-concept and reminding yourself that you're the best and you're number one, I never want to hear you say like, let's say you're manifesting a specific person and there's a third party and her name is Jenny and your SP's name is Elizabeth. You're never gonna say like, never ever say Elizabeth doesn't like Jenny. Elizabeth doesn't see Jenny. Jenny is not attractive. Jenny is like, we don't care about Jenny. She doesn't exist. Again, she's just a circumstance. It doesn't matter if it's a person or money leaving your bank account. It's just an unwanted circumstance. We would never say, I'm not down $7,000. We would say, I'm up $25,000. It's the same thing. We're not going to affirm the unwanted circumstance because that doesn't make any sense. Whatever you put energy into is what manifests. So when you're recreating a new story, we're not bringing any of the old story into it. When you're creating your new reality, the third party shouldn't and wouldn't be in them. So when you're living in the end and you're living in your end scenes and your visualizations and your affirmations and your scripting and your meditations, let the third party die along with the old story. Do not give them life in your new reality. Also, don't worry about the how when dealing with the third party. Don't worry about how they disappear. Don't worry about, oh, but they have all these credentials. They have all these things that I don't have. Don't worry about that. Have you seen yourself? Because I'm pretty sure the third party did. And I'm pretty sure they're intimidated by you. Because they should be if they're not. No competition exists when you're around. They don't watch Manifested Finesse on YouTube. Like, they don't have anything that you have. And that is infinite amounts of power. Do not let people who don't have power in your reality have power in your reality. Nothing exists unless you let it. Don't let them exist. And with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you in my next video, and I love you so much. Bye.